Okay, good evening, kids. Good evening, Devya, Shivangi, Shashwat, Ashi, Karan, Tuhina, Arohi, Shashwat, Tashi. Very good evening. So today I received requests from quite a few students that classification of elements and chemical bonding, they want revision. And two requests for that, specifically the trends are not clear in classification of elements. Now, the questions today I have collated. These are specifically good for CBSE objective questions, which will appear in your examination, as well as for JEE and NEET. Okay? If you see previous year question papers of JEE and NEET, you will get plenty of such questions on trends from this chapter, not only from 11th grade, rather from 12th grade as well. Okay? The same concept you will be using in 12th grade D block and F block elements, similar ones. Okay. So if you are good here, you will be comfortable with what you do in 12th grade. So the first question here is, in which of the following arrangements the order is not correct according to the property indicated? So remember, not correct is asked. So you have to tell the incorrect one. Okay. Okay, I'm already getting the answers. Ashi, Mehak, correct answer. Very good. Yes, first let me know how many of you know the answer of this one, and then I'll explain. Yes, just send your answer in the chat window. Rita, good. Okay, don't just sit back. You have to answer. Okay, Vanda, good. Okay, Shivangi, correct. Okay, I'll explain. Karan, Devi, Asika, I'll explain. Okay, but don't hesitate to answer. If you don't answer here, you won't be able to answer in examination. Okay, Arshia, correct. Arohi, correct. Rashi, correct. Tuhina, I'll explain. Yes, Karan, now correct. Okay. And this is an exception basically. That's why it is asked. Now, increasing ionic size, we know that, sorry, we know that if we talk about the isoelectronic species, the rule is very clear. Yes, Armina, correct. The rule is greater the negative charge. I'm talking about isoelectronic species only. Greater the ionic size, greater the negative charge, okay, not the absolute value. So aluminum 3 plus, magnesium 2 plus, Na plus, F minus, all have 10 electrons. So they are isoelectronic species, and obviously the size will increase in order of their negative charge. So here on left hand side, most positive means least size, most negative means -1. From +3 to -1, it is increase in negative charge. It means size of ion will increase, isoelectronic. So that is correct, not the answer. Now, second one. Normally, we have the, in periodic table, we have their placement as boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. But nitrogen being half filled, stable state configuration, because it's 7 atomic number, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. 2p3 is half filled, is comparatively stable configuration. Hence, it becomes difficult to move an electron from nitrogen. And as an exception, instead of BCNO, it is BCON. The energy required to remove an electron from nitrogen is more than oxygen. So B is incorrect. That's why B is the answer. Anyone confusion, let me know and I'll explain again. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, you can ask on WhatsApp later on. Next question. The increasing order of the first ionization enthalpies of elements of boron, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine is. So because we are talking about increasing order, even if it is not written, the lowest will be first. Tell me the answer first. Let me see how many of you know. Many a times this question has been asked both in NEET and JEE. Okay, this same question. Ashi is correct. Mehak, your uh, answer might have been correct. Just think about the exception also. Okay, otherwise you are in the right direction. Arshia correct. They be good. That's a hint. Again, there is an exception. And that exception is similar to the previous one, what we discussed in previous question. Yes, Mehak now correct. Good. Yes, Tika correct. Others be quick. Karan good. So Hina good. Okay, fine. So normally, if we talk about this without any exception, if we are talking about increasing order of their first ionization enthalpy, we know that first ionization enthalpy decreases. Okay, when we move from and ionization enthalpy increases when we move from left to right. So normally we should have written like this: lowest ionization enthalpy, highest. And if we follow this approach, it will be boron, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. Boron, from boron to sulfur, sorry, phosphorus, phosphorus to sulfur, sulfur to chlorine. That would have been correct. But again, the same thing. Phosphorus is in nitrogen family and it has half-filled configuration similar to nitrogen. Phosphorus 15, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p3. Again, same thing. Because phosphorus is stable, it will require more energy than sulfur. So it will move to the place between sulfur and chlorine. Hence, the correct answer will be C. Otherwise, B would have been the correct answer, but due to exception, it's C. Next, the correct order of ionization enthalpy of CNOF is, think about their position in the periodic table. Okay, just have a diagram of periodic table on your study table. Okay. Rashi, Arohi, Preeta, Mehak, Karan, Shivangi, Tuhina, Shashwat, correct. Devansh, Devya, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll explain. It's again ionization enthalpy. And when it is ionization enthalpy, we have talked about that the 15 elements have half-filled electronic configuration, half-filled subshell, nitrogen family. Ashi, Vanna, Yashtika, correct, good. So see the explanation first. Okay. Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine. Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine. Normally, ionization enthalpy, first ionization enthalpy will increase. So it should be CNOF. It should be, okay? But nitrogen again has stable state configuration, the same thing, same concept used differently. It will move after oxygen, means effectively it will be CONF. A is correct answer. Because it has a stable state configuration, it will require more energy, higher energy to remove the electron from valence shell. That's why nitrogen will go after oxygen. Next question. The set representing the correct order of ionic radii is, which one represents correct ionic radii? And rule I have already told you in the first question. Ashi, correct. Karan, correct. Mehak, correct. Okay, so if you know the rule, you get the answer. Okay, no exception. Size, ionic radii. Yes, because good. Please think again. Shivangi, Arshia, Vanna, correct. Armina, correct. Devansh, no. Think again. Think about the rule I told you. The rule is, okay, for isoelectronic species, greater the negative charge, larger the size. Here all are positive charges, so obviously you need to convert that to positive charges. If you convert that to positive charges, you will say lower or smaller the, first I am writing the rule, which you need to remember, okay? Rule is greater the negative charge, larger the size. Okay, isoelectronic species only, okay? But here we have only positive charges. So instead of saying greater the negative charge, say smaller the positive charge. Just opposite of that. Even then the size will be larger. When negative charge is greater, then size will be large. It means when positive is small, then size will be large. So the smallest positive charge, if you consider, are on sodium and lithium. Then I'll explain why, this one is correct, not the other one. So these two are the possibilities. Smaller the positive charge, larger the size. So largest size, larger is on the left hand side. Largest on left hand side, smallest on right hand side. That's how it is given. Applying the rule, we sort out that either B or C can be correct. Because in these only we have a smaller size positive charge on left hand side. That's why larger size. But after that, how do we decide that in sodium and lithium plus, sodium plus is greater? Because sodium plus will have two shells. Na has 2 comma 8 comma 1, and A plus will have 2 comma 8, that is two shells. However, lithium 3 has 2 comma 1, Li plus will have only one shell. So it means lithium plus will be smaller because it has only one shell as compared to two shells by Na plus. So between B and C, B will be correct answer. All concepts have to be clear, okay? Next question. Which of the following order regarding ionization enthalpy is correct? Now, this one I am not going to answer. You all should be able to answer this. Good. Prachi, Ashi, Mehak, good. Arohi, good. Yastika, good. Preeta, check again, check your answer. Shivangi, Karan, good. Now, Preeta, correct. Vanna, Shashwat, Tuhina, correct. So it means you got the concept. We have discussed this in the previous questions. Okay, at least two previous questions we have discussed this concept. Okay, so normally if we see the periodic table, it will be, if we consider only nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. Normally it will be nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine, but because nitrogen has stable state configuration, it requires more energy to remove one electron from it. So it moves after oxygen, means oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine. This is the order. Now, if you see this order, that nitrogen is greater than oxygen here, and fluorine is greater than oxygen, that is also applicable here. So only possibility is C. Okay. If you consider first one, nitrogen is greater than oxygen, that is correct. But oxygen is greater than fluorine, that is incorrect because oxygen is less than fluorine. Okay. So many answers, most of the answers are correct. Good. Still, if anyone is confused, just tell me. Okay. C is the correct answer. Next question. And this one appears quite a few times, okay, in your examination, and you need to be clear. This one specifically I have kept here, although this one is not directly on the trends, okay, increasing, decreasing order, but the concepts are similar, okay, where you need to compare the ionization enthalpies. Question says the first ionization enthalpy and second ionization enthalpies and the electron gain enthalpies of elements 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of these 5 elements, first ionization enthalpy, second ionization enthalpy, and electron gain enthalpy in third column, these are given. Okay. Now the question is most reactive metal and the least reactive metal. Most reactive and least reactive metal will be. Now try to understand. First, tell me the answer. I need to understand how many of you know the answer. Already can do it. Okay, good, good. Ashish, Shashwat, Preeta, Karan, Karan, correct. Devansh, think again. Arohi, Mehak, correct. Tuhina, correct. Shivangi, think. Devya, correct. Don't hesitate to answer, okay? If you make mistakes, there are chances you won't repeat it, okay? Otherwise, you can make that same mistake in your examination also. So even if you make mistakes here, hardly matters. Most likely you won't repeat. Yes, Dev, Yashtika, good. So concept, if you apply the concept, I know that you know the concept related to most reactive and least reactive. Okay. The concept is the one which has least first ionization enthalpy will be most reactive because it will be very easy to remove the electron from the valence shell. So if it requires minimum energy out of the given ones, then that will be most reactive. And you get the answer. You don't need to get the other one. 419 is the energy which is the least one amongst all these. For second element, hence second element will be most active. Now there is only one option which has second element as most reactive, that is C. So you don't need to see for the least reactive non-metal. Now there was a hint. There was a metal, and metals are reactive when they lose electrons. That's why we considered only ionization enthalpy. We did not consider electron gain enthalpy. Everyone should be clear about it. Okay, what I am saying. There are ionization enthalpies as well as electron gain enthalpy given. But for metals, for example, if I consider sodium, 2 electrons, 8 electrons, and 1 electron. So sodium is a metal. It will lose the electron, means ionization enthalpy comes into picture. To be reactive, it will lose electron. It will not gain electron. However, non-metals, for example, chlorine, okay, they will gain 1 electron. 2, 8, 7. 1 electron they need to gain here. So in that case, non-metal case, electron gain enthalpy will come into picture. Okay? May or may not be, depending on whether if we are talking about some noble gas configuration. Noble gas configuration, obviously in that case, that will require a lot of energy to gain 1 electron. That will be rather positive, not negative. So least reactive non-metal, if we see here, okay, its ionization enthalpy will be very high because it will not be willing to lose electron. Rather, it will be willing to gain electron to attain noble gas configuration. Clear? So the concept we are talking about here is how much energy it will require to lose the electron. Ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy is the energy which the atom will require to lose the electron. So least reactive non-metal will have highest ionization enthalpy and will have very low, okay, electron gain enthalpy, which is here. It can have very high also. Okay, it can have very high also. Now we will compare to, for example, we might say that this much energy is released because it is negative sign. It means this much energy is released when it gains the electron. Okay? So it means it should be reactive because it is gaining electron. Okay? Now compare this one. The energy required to lose the electron is also not too high. It means this is not a non-metal. It may not be a non-metal because non-metals will require very high amount of energy to remove the electron. It means it is somewhere between the first period and 17th period, somewhere here, which will lose the energy if it gains the electron, and it will not require much high amount of energy if it loses the electron. So do you understand why we didn't consider the third one, even though it looks that if it is losing high amount of energy, it can be a non-matter. Is that concept clear to everyone, or I need to explain again? If anyone is not clear, just let me know. Oh, good. Next question. The correct sequence which shows decreasing order of the ionic radii of the elements is, same question asked again. Everyone should give me the answer very quickly. Shashwat, Arohi, Ashi, correct. Karan, Vandana, correct. Mehak and Preeta, check your answers. Basically, it is asking about decreasing order. You are telling me increasing order. Rashi, Shivangi, correct. Tuhina, Mehak, Preeta, now correct. If A is not possible in any case, because on left hand side you have positive charge, on right hand side you have positive charge, in between you have negative charge. So there is no trend in A. Okay. Similarly, there is no trend in D also. You have positive charge on left hand side, but not the maximum positive. Similarly, you have a negative charge on the right, okay, but not the most negative. Most negative is O2 minus. No, Yastika, no. Okay. Now the rule. The rule says, I'm writing the rule again, and I hope you have written the rule. Okay. Okay. Now tell me the answer. Those who were not able to give me the answer correctly. And whenever you answer such questions, write the rule if you are confused. And remember, you are asked to arrange them in decreasing order. Decreasing order means you have to apply the opposite of this. You apply this rule, but then flip the answer. Yes. Now, correct. Dev, Arshia, Anushka, correct. Okay. So remember the rules, and then you will be able to get the answer very easily. So if I consider oxygen, fluorine, etc., larger the negative charge, larger is the size. But because I need in decreasing order, I need largest on the left side, the smallest on the right side. Then it is decreasing order. So for the largest one means most negative. The smallest means most positive. And when you do so, B is the answer, because it is O2 minus is minus 2 charge, then F minus minus 1, and A plus Mg2 plus Al3. There should not be any confusion now. So answer is B. If you are confused, just follow this approach. What I have done, I have written the rule first, then I have written largest on left hand side, smallest on right hand side. Largest will be most negative, smallest will be most positive, and then I arranged the sequence in decreasing order. Next question. The second ionization enthalpies of lithium, beryllium, boron, and carbon are in the order. Remember, we are talking about second ionization enthalpy. Yes. Karan, good answer. Yes. Divya, try again. Shivangi, correct. Tuhina, try again. Ashi, correct. Arohi, correct. Devansh, try again. Rashi, try again. Marcia, think again. Okay, we are talking about second ionization enthalpy. Means when one electron has been removed. So lithium, boron, carbon, beryllium. Okay, like this. Or lithium, beryllium. Sorry, beryllium, boron, carbon. This is the sequence. Okay. After lithium, we have in periodic table beryllium, boron, and carbon. And we have three atomic number 4, 5, 6. Once it loses one electron, first ionization enthalpy, it will be Li plus. Okay, means now it has two electrons. This is beryllium plus. It has three electrons. Now two electrons, the configuration is two. Three electrons configuration is 2 and 1. Boron has 4 electrons, means its configuration 2, 2. Carbon has 5 electrons, means configuration 2, 3. Now again it loses one electron. That is the second ionization enthalpy. And when they lose the electron now, their configuration will be 1 only, 2 only, 2, 1 only, 2, 2. Now because lithium is here, lithium is in stable state configuration. It has one S2. That's it. It will not be willing to lose an electron further. It has attained helium configuration, helium, okay? Noble gas configuration. Hence, IE2 will be very high. Beryllium is 2, 1. It means it will be willing to attain a stable state configuration. Once it loses the electron, it will be willing to lose the electron to attain noble gas configuration. Means it will require very low energy, very, because it will attain noble gas configuration. Boron, it's in 2, 2. It will require somewhere between lithium and beryllium, because it is neither gaining noble gas configuration, stable state configuration, okay, nor it is in a stable state configuration. But there is subtle difference which I'll explain. Similarly for carbon also. But the subtle difference here, that boron, if you write the configuration of B plus, that is 4, it will be 1s2, 2s2. This is fully filled orbital. Hence, boron plus will require more energy than carbon. Carbon has 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. Carbon plus 5 electrons, 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. So that's why carbon will require less energy. Boron will require more energy than carbon for second ionization. It means lithium will be requiring most, beryllium will be requiring least because it will attain noble gas configuration, beryllium, and boron and carbon will be in between these two, and boron will require more energy. Okay? Carbon will require less. So you should be very clear. Lithium will require maximum energy because it is already in a stable state configuration if it is Li plus. Beryllium will require least energy because it will attain a noble gas configuration. So it is willing to lose electrons. So lithium and beryllium will be on two extremes. Boron and carbon in between, but boron will require more energy because it is already in stable state configuration slightly as compared to carbon. Is that clear to everyone now? Or if there is any confusion, you can ask. Okay. Answer was B. Okay. Next, which of the following is the largest in size? Easy one. Mehak, Ashi, Tuhina, Vanna, Karan, Rita, correct. Shivangi, think again. If you are applying the rule I am talking about, Devan, Shivangi, correct. Yastika, correct. Shashwat, correct. I have talked about the rule quite a few times. Shashwat, correct. Anushka, correct. So the rule is very simple. I'm reiterating. Larger, greater the negative charge, larger the size in isoelectronic species. All these are isoelectronic species, okay? 18, 18, not all, okay? But we will consider why. I'll tell you why, okay? 18, 18, 10, 10. But if we consider these ones here, these have only two shells. These have three shells. So even though they are not exactly isoelectronics, they are divided into isoelectronic species. These cannot be considered as largest because they have only two shells. Now remaining isoelectronic species, you will consider as 2 minus because it has larger, greater negative charge. Clear everyone? Yes, other answers were also correct. Armina, correct. Okay. So he is the correct answer. Next, which of the following is the largest in size? This one is rather very simple. This is straightforward. These are not isoelectronic species. Remember, yes, Devve, Ashi, Yastika, Arohi, Shashwat, Devansh, Rita, Tuhina, correct. One, nothing again. Shivangi, correct. Karan, correct. Good. Basically, these are all group 16 elements. Okay. And size increases down the group. Means tellurium will have largest atomic size as well as ionic size. All the atoms are losing 2 electrons. Yes, Karan Vanna, correct. Okay. Answer is D. Moving down the group, size increases. Atomic size as well as ionic size if we are talking about specifically losing 2 electrons in each case. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, and tellurium. Next question. The correct decreasing order of first ionization enthalpies of 5 elements of the second period is, in second period, you have lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Okay, out of which beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, fluorine are given here. You need to tell me the correct decreasing order of first ionization enthalpy. We have done quite a few times, okay? So you can tell me the answer very quickly. Yes, correct. Ashi, Arohi, Karan, Prita, Tuhina, Mehak, correct. Divya and Shashwat, check your answer again. Think about the exception. Uh, Rashtika, check your answer. Decreasing order of first ionization enthalpy. Yes, now correct, Shashwat, Vanna, Divya. Correct now. Good, Rashi. Okay, so you need to check the exception. So normally, if we are talking about decreasing order of first ionization enthalpy, in this order, it increases from left to right. Ionization enthalpy increases. So obviously, from right to left, it will decrease. So you can write amongst the given ones only. Okay, fluorine, nitrogen, carbon, boron. Well, you can write like this. Okay? And then you will say that which one? F and C. Basically, there is only one, even if there is exception. But here there is exception. The exception is that beryllium 4 and boron 5. Beryllium has structure 1s2, 2s2. Boron has 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. It means boron is willing to lose electron to attain a stable state configuration. However, beryllium is already in a stable state because it is fully filled as orbital. So beryllium will not be willing to lose electron. It will demand more energy, okay, to lose the electron from its valence shell. Hence, beryllium will come first, boron. C will be the correct answer. In all such questions, I would suggest that you memorize the periodic table. That's something I have already asked you 3 months, 4 months ago. And after that, write those elements which are given in the question and find the answer, applying the exceptions also, if there are any exceptions. Next question. The correct order of decreasing electronegativity. Now we are talking about electronegativity. Okay. Values amongst the beryllium, oxygen, nitrogen, and magnesium. Write these as per the periodic table, and then you will get the answer. BeOnMg. Karan, good answer. Ashi, yes, good. Mehak, good, correct. Shashwat, Rashi, Divya, Arohi, yes. Devansh, check your answer. We are talking about electronegativity, remember? Electronegativity is the tendency to attract the shared electron pair towards itself. Okay. And what are the trends? You just need to remember the trends in the periodic table. You will get the answer. That's it. Electronegativity increases across period, decreases down the group. You should know the trend. Yastika, correct. Now, if we talk about beryllium, oxygen, nitrogen, and magnesium. Electronegativity, we are talking about decreasing order. Here, all orders are given decreasing order, okay? Because electronegativity increases across period, it will decrease right to left. Electronegativity decreases down the group. Okay. Beryllium is first, oxygen is second, nitrogen is third, magnesium is fourth. So it will be second, third, first. That will be the order. It will decrease from right to left and then again from top to bottom. So if we don't consider magnesium, suppose we don't consider magnesium, then oxygen will be maximum electronegative, then nitrogen, then beryllium. This will be the trend. But moving down the group, electronegativity decreases. It means magnesium will have even less than beryllium. Now substitute. Oxygen is 2, nitrogen is 3, beryllium is 1, magnesium is 4. A will be the answer. Okay, they were good. Concepts or trends should be clear. Okay. Next question. Considering the elements boron, carbon, nitrogen, fluorine, and silicon, the correct order of their non-metallic character is. Slightly tricky question. Okay. Okay, Ashi has given me correct answer. Now, because this question appears so many times, I would suggest that yes, you need to know all the concepts. Okay. Besides that, I would suggest that you try to memorize the answer also. Very, very common question. Okay. No, Arohi, Shashwat, no. I'm not saying that you don't need to understand the concept. You have to. Prita, correct. Divya, try again. Mehak, Shashwat, Arohi, correct. Tuhina, try again. Yes, Tuhina, now correct. And there is something you have to remember. Okay, when you answer these type of questions, where very close uh, horizontal and vertical representation of elements is there. So, for example, in this case, silicon, boron, carbon, nitrogen, fluorine. So, silicon, nitrogen, boron, these are very close to carbon, okay, horizontally and vertically. So, how do you decide between boron and silicon which one will come first, which will come later? So, understand the question first, okay? Non metallic character increases. So, this is something I hope you have the diagram on your table, okay? Non metallic character increase. But all these are in decreasing order, means we need to follow this. If we follow this one, fluorine, nitrogen, carbon. After carbon, now non-metallic character decreases down the group. So after carbon, boron also has less metallic character, silicon also has less metallic character. So after that, there are two possibilities. It can be boron or silicon, or after carbon, it can be silicon or boron. Which one we need to consider? Okay. So first, go through the diagram again, what I have shown here, then I'll explain what I am saying, okay? When you move from right to left, metallic character decreases. And from top to bottom also, metallic character decreases. So it means from carbon, if I go to boron, or from carbon, if I go to silicon, in both cases, the non-metallic character will decrease. So how do I decide whether I need to consider boron first or silicon first? For that, remember, the change in these characteristics, for example, non-metallic character, is much more between two periods as compared to between two periods. What I am saying, understand it again. Okay. Suppose I have periodic table, few loops and periods. The difference between periods is high or higher as compared to difference in these properties between two groups. So boron will be close to carbon because difference in non-metallic character across groups, okay, or between two groups is less as compared to the difference between two periods. So boron will be close to carbon. It means this one will be correct. Both C and D were possible, okay? Because in both C and D we have F and C, F and C. After that, we need to decide whether boron will be close to carbon or silicon will be close to carbon. Okay. Now understand the difference also. Why this difference is? We are talking about non-metallic character means we are talking about metallic character. Non-metallic character is just opposite of metallic character. When we are talking about metallic character, metallic character is actually availability of free electrons to conduct electricity. So whenever you think about metallic character, you will think about how easily the electrons can be made available. Okay. So if electrons can be made available easily, it means that will have higher metallic character. So when I said that down the group, non-metallic character decreases, it means metallic character increases. Now, increase in metallic character, in this case, when we are moving from carbon to silicon, will be much more because carbon has only two shells and silicon has three shells. So the valence electron will be at much greater distance from the nucleus in silicon as compared to carbon. So it will be easier. So it is basically dependent on the first ionization enthalpy. Okay. So moving down the group, first ionization enthalpy decreases. It requires less energy to remove the electron because electron is far away from the nucleus as compared to the previous period. It means their difference in energies between carbon and silicon will be much higher as compared to between boron and carbon because boron and carbon are have the same, that is two shells. Clear? So boron and carbon have non-metallic character or metallic character close to one another, but there will be huge difference between carbon and silicon because silicon has one more shell. E will be the answer. Carbon, boron will be closer to carbon, not silicon. Next question. The correct order of electron gain enthalpy with the negative sign of fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine having atomic numbers these respectively is. Mehak, Ashi, Arohi, yes, very good and quick answer. Shivangi, correct. Electron gain enthalpy You should be very much clear about it. Okay, this is an exception. Divya, try again. Think about the exception. Yastika, correct. And remember, chemistry, 50% questions in these type of questions will be exception. Rita, Ivan, Shashwat, good. Karan, Rashi, good. What is the exception if we talk about the electron gain enthalpy? What happens if these atoms gain one electron? They get converted to anion. That's fine. But fluorine has very small size. So when fluorine gains one electron, after gaining one electron, there is higher interelectronic repulsion. Do you recall that now? What is the exception here? Good. So because there is higher interelectronic repulsion in fluorine, it is not as stable as it should have been. Means the electrons which are already present do not welcome the incoming electron. So less energy is released. Hence, comparatively, less energy is released. So logical order should have been fluorine, then after chlorine, then after bromine or iodine. Not logical, theoretical. Okay, theoretical order should have been like this. But because fluorine is not that stable, does not release that energy as released by chlorine, they swap their position. Chlorine, chlorine, B is the correct answer. Why fluorine goes after chlorine? Because this is an exception. When fluorine gains an electron after that, due to higher interelectronic repulsion in the ion, it loses less energy. It is less stable, it means it loses less energy. Whenever you see electron gain enthalpy with negative sign, it means you don't need to consider negative sign. Write it somewhere. If any question, it is in any question, it is written electron gain enthalpy or anything with a negative sign. The meaning is just opposite of that. Means do your calculations without considering the negative sign. Next question. The correct order of ionization energy of carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine is, now we have done these type of questions quite a few times. Everyone give me correct answer. Okay. Rashi, Ashi, good. Shashwat, yes. Shivangi, Karan, Rita, Mehak, Arohi. Those who are not responding, just be quick. Tuhina, yes. There's just one exception which you need to know, okay? And we have done it. Devansh, Armina. Till now, all the answers are correct. I'm impressed. Good. Arshia, Yastika. Good. Very good. So all the answers correct. So it means you have got the concept. Very good. So normally it should have been carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, 6, 7, 8, 9 atomic number. But due to nitrogen having a stable state configuration, it moves after oxygen. So it is CONF. That is C is the answer. Next question. Tell me the answer quickly. Now you have sufficient information, sufficient knowledge to answer these questions. Ashi correct. Arohi correct. Rashi correct. Yes. Think logically, okay? Don't be in hurry. Tuhina correct. Lisa, good. Mehak, yes. Devangi, yes. Devansh, yes. Anushka, yes. Good. So if we see fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, Armina, yes. Okay. So we have fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, and when we are talking about electronegativities, decreasing order, electronegativity decreases in this case, and electronegativity decreases down the group also. So it means fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, and then decrease again down the group, phosphorus. Phosphorus will have electronegativity less than nitrogen down the group. So the answer will be FON. Next, next question. The polarizing power of the following anions follow the order. Now for polarizing power also, just you can apply a rule. Mehak Shashwat, correct. Devan, Shastika, Divya, Ashi, Karan, Arohi, correct. Okay. So Hina, good. So the rule polarizing power is again the same thing. Okay. For isoelectronic species, higher the negative charge, higher the polarizing power. Okay. So you need to write the rule higher the in isoelectronic species, higher the polarizing, higher the negative charge, okay, greater the negative charge rather, larger the size, larger the polarizing power. Answer here is D. Greater the negative charge. This will be very handy, this rule, okay? Normally students don't pay attention to this rule, but this is very important from, now, because there will be objective questions. That's why, okay? This is anyway important for JEE and NEET. Greater the negative charge, greater the polarizing path larger the size. Write down the rule. Next question. The correct order of negative electron gain enthalpy of the halogen atoms is. आरती महक करण शाश्वत यास्तिका गुड देवांश आरोही दिव्य शिवांगी correct. Everyone should give me correct answer now because anyway I have explained it. Okay. Yes, Rashi. Correct. So normally, theoretically, okay, it should be chlorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, theoretically. Okay. Chlorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. But due to higher interelectronic repulsion, chlorine releases less energy, so fluorine goes after chlorine, so it is chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine. That is B is the correct answer. Everyone should be clear about it now. Okay. Okay, next question. The increasing order of the ionic radii of the given isoelectronic species is. You know the rule. Tell me the answer. It's very easy now. Yes, Ashi, Rita, Arohi, Dev, Tuhina, correct, Shashwat. If I missed any name, just post again. Karan, good. Yashtika, correct. You know the rule, okay? Devansh, correct. Isoelectronic species, it is written there already. You just need to apply the rule. Yes, Vandna, Devansh, correct. The rule is, in this case, increasing order means most positive to most negative. Shivangi, correct. Increasing order means most positive to most negative, which is B. That is the correct answer. Armina, correct. Mahek, correct. All these rules, all the trends we have discussed, you should be very much clear. Take care. Good night. Keep revising. God bless you. Bye bye.